Reaper Rider.
I've been extremely busy promoting Deadpool 2, which opens
May 18th.
But I want to speak directly to you because of how close we are. Seriously, I don't do this for just anyone. I like to think that we're friends. I even have a nickname for you.
Professor Banana.
So cute, right? But enough about our totally real and rock-solid relationship. Let's talk about Deadpool 2. At its heart, this movie is all about
going over there and following Reaper Rider on his YouTube channel.
It's been so much fun talking to you,
Reaper Rider.
What is up, my chillers? It's your boy, Rider.
Call me Red Stool. The treatment didn't give me powers, but it did spread cancer to my anus.
Oh my gosh, that movie was really, really good. That shit was hilarious as fuck. It was common. It was good. It was a really good movie. Like, yeah, it kept me entertained. Oh my gosh, that movie was good. It had a lot of funny little shits in the little shits. Like, oh my gosh, spoiler alert. Fucking the people that it had in it, and the X-Force. Fucking X-Force, bruh. The fucking X-Force.
Meet Bedlam. My name's Shatterstar.
Domino. I'm Lucky.
I love the X-Force, all of them. They're fucking amazing. They're all so crazy good at what they do. So crazy good at what they do. Each one of their powers is awesome. Man, how they save the fucking day is awesome. Their X-Force is awesome. Super powerful X-Force. Especially Terry Crew. Oh my god, Terry Crew, man, he was the best X-Force member, all of them, man. I swear. Oh, and the fucking alien dude. Ha! Greatness right there. His powers of being able to do everything better than everybody else, it's awesome. It was very entertaining. Here's a few clips of it.
Oops, that was totally the wrong clip. Here we go. Let me do that over.
It's the most entertaining superhero movie of the year. And the Chicago Sun-Times calls it the best sequel since Godfather Part 2.
What Cable should have did, but didn't do. Let's not get into it. But yeah. But if he did that, then yeah, then they wouldn't have been able. Yep. Never mind. The grandfather effect. You go back in time and you kill your grandfather. Can you really go back in time and kill your grandfather? Because your grandfather didn't exist. So it means that you didn't, which your parents didn't exist, which means you can't exist. So which means that you can't go back and kill your grandfather, which means that your grandfather stays alive, which means that you can go back and kill your grandfather, but you can't really go back and kill your grandfather because you're still alive. But he's still alive because of the concept of grandfather effect, you know? Unless you have a way to make it the space-time anomaly not erode on itself, you know? But in order for that to happen, that means that you would have to be in a different timeline, in a different universe that really is not the one that you came from. So technically you still either killed your grandfather or you didn't. So technically everything that you've ever done in time is a possibility. You've done it, you know? Every possibility in time is something that you've actually done in some type, like the concept of space-time continuum, like each gene, each molecular structure has been been created multiple times, you know? So you may have existed not as you are today, but in a certain, your molecular structure and your DNA and the concept of what you are may exist back in 200 years ago, or they might be in the future, because you will exist again. Not you as in who you are, but your molecular structure of your DNA, the way you look, all of it will one day be created again, because there's only so many different sequences of genes that can be created, because in the ultimate time frame of forever, there's only a certain amount of ways that genes can manipulate into different things, which is why people say they have doppelgangers from the past, because the genes just recreated themselves in the same way. You're not the same person, but you are the same molecular structure, the same genome, same atoms, the same everything like that, you know?
Been shaking, I've been bending backwards till
But yeah, that's space-time continuum talk. That's like theories and all that stuff. That is, yeah, I know what you're thinking. That's crazy talk. That's crazy talk, Reaper. You don't know that. Well, you're right. I don't know that. That's just a theory. Space-time anomaly theory, which only came up because of Cable, who goes back in time and changes the past, or the future. Yeah, the past. But if he changed the past, he wouldn't have gone to the past. The future him wouldn't go to the past in order to change the past, which means the past will always be the same. In order for you to go back in time to stop something, if you do stop it, that means that you can't really stop it, because that means the only reason why you went back in time to stop it was because it happened. So if it doesn't happen, that means that you don't go back in time to stop it. So it means it happens again. So henceforth, you like, if you do change the timeline and you go back, there's going to be two of you, because the one that was supposed to go back from the future won't go back in the past. So henceforth, you can't really go back in time, because you can't go back to the time that you came from, because there will be another you already there. You get what I'm saying, guys? Do you get it? Do you hear the empty spaces inside the theory? I like the concept of time travel, because if you change one thing, everything else changes, which makes you not go back in time to change it, which means that it never happens. Like, so in order for you to want to go back in time to change something, it has to happen. If you change that concept, then that means you don't go back in time in the first place, which means that it still happens. And that freaking dude, and the regular human dude that has no powers, that dude is fucking crazy, bro. That dude freaking, oh my god, that dude is fucking crazy, bro. That dude just fucking goes ham. I swear, man, that guy just goes ham. Like, his arm though, oh my god, the fucking spoiler alert, that arm though. Think of Cable's arm, then think of his arm.
Any power you want to tell us about?
I don't have one. I just saw the ad.
You're in.
But I give that movie 2 baby feet. I give that movie 2 baby feet and a dick. If you watch the movie, you'll understand what I mean by that.
Oh, remember, Deadpool here again. Make sure you follow Reaper Rider